someone tweeted, I don't be talking about how I feel about these new MHH chapters more, because the last time I expressed any small amount of dissatisfaction, I got dogpiled by fans. So every day Sunday, I'ma just tweet whelp, and the image is that one image of Kratos looking at the screen like smiling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, whatever image you're thinking of, it's that image. MHA fans are also, I think, the most egregious example of, not characters, of people saying, like, stuff like, oh, don't loot the lowly. But then they, like, ship Bakugo and Deku, who aren't adults. So, you know, that's pretty interesting.
It's not even a case of don't loot the lowly, because for that you could just say, oh, the character looks childlike, so it's easier to assume pedophilic nature. But we're talking about characters that look like Momo. They'll say,
but like they're just super hypocritical in general. Also, My Hero fans are just fucking straight brainless. Like they dogpile Endeavor like crazy, and then we'll say Shigaraki is like hot. No, don't get me wrong. Your physical attraction, Shigaraki, doesn't matter. But this guy is like actually insane murderer. But I guess because Endeavor like maybe abused his wife, depending on which shitty retcon you want to come up with, right? Because the more they show Endeavor's backstory, I know what you mean by Endeavor's crazy hot. Yeah, of course you'd make that joke, HNL, right? Fucking yeah, because he's a fire guy.
Okay,
right?
but
what I mean is that like Endeavor's obviously gonna get more shit because he maybe abused a woman. See, the big issue is I have to say maybe, because every single time Horikoshi goes back to Endeavor's like backstory, he makes him more and more of a good guy and less like ridden with guilt.
okay, but Horikoshi is just whack when it comes to writing. After all, he did write All for One, probably one of the lamest villains ever.
Wait, did they actually retcon the abuse? I'm not gonna say they retcon the abuse because I also don't like My Hero enough to pay enough attention, so I might have like spared read something, right? But like okay, here's a good example. The Endeavor we know, right? He keeps forcing his children to have the perfect quirk. Oh no, sorry. Let me go from the beginning. He forced himself into a marriage with his wife. He forces his children to train and have the perfect quirk, the ideal quirk that he wants, so he can finally have his kids surpass All Might or some corny shit like that. He, I guess, abused his wife enough that she would just take her anger out on her son by pouring boiling hot water into his fucking eye, which is why he has that red shit on his face, right? And he's a dick and a bunch of other shit, right? That's Endeavor when they first show him to us. And the Endeavor now is like, oh, Endeavor didn't force himself, like he didn't force his wife into a marriage. Her family actually forced her to marry him because they want the money from like his family. And she's like ashamed about that and stuff like that. And she's like, oh, it's a shame that you're getting married to like a girl that you like don't love or anything like that. And he's like, no, I like you. Like you're super like cool and shit. And like I would love to have 1,700 children with you. And like, so basically he didn't force himself into a marriage of that's also been retconned. Does he want his children to surpass All Might? Maybe, but he only, not even really, because when he, oh shit, no, it's not a spoiler anymore, because the fucking anime showed it. If you haven't seen the most recent anime episode, I'm very sorry for you. But one of his children is supposed to surpass All Might. Well, not is supposed to, but like was kind of encouraged to, because he saw his dad's training to surpass All Might, right? So he goes to his dad and tells him, oh dad, I'm training too. And his dad is just like, oh shit, my son is working at an early age. That's kind of cool, right? He's not like, oh, you need to surpass All Might, right? He's like, oh, that's kind of cool, right? My son is training. That's pretty wholesome, you know? And then, you know, his son keeps coming back and he's like, oh, dad, look at all these burn marks I have from training so hard. And his dad's like, all right, enough. I'm allowed to fuck myself up, but not my kids. My children should grow up with a future that they're happy about and shit like that. So they shouldn't hurt themselves, which is a respectable father thing to do. But that's not something an abuser does. So why the fuck were we told he was a dickhead? He doesn't care about his family. So he basically stops his son from training and shit like that. And then he has more children until he has Todoroki. And one of his children are like, oh, he pays too much attention to Todoroki and not me. So I'm gonna like get mad at him and Todoroki and the family and shit like that, right? And Endeavor knows how much his children training and shit like that can tear the family apart. So he's like, all right, you know what? It should just be me now. And I'm gonna ban this boy from training. And then basically the boy just like just turns himself into a fucking barbecue. And Endeavor feels so bad about it that he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna force Todoroki to train, but I will still like encourage, like, oh, they need to learn how to control their fire abilities, because that shit happens to that kid, and I don't want it to happen to the rest of my kids, because you know some of them have firepower, some of them don't. But either way, I don't want their quirks to backfire on them and like kill them, basically. But he's also more of a jaded dick because that happens to one of his children. But also, because that happens to one of his children, his wife also goes insane from the neglect her husband starts showing to the family and shit like that. And because she lost one of her kids, that when she actually pours boiling water into Todoroki's eye, that's not what fucks up his eye. Because, you know, he should be resistant to boiling water. Because a lot of people are pointing out, wait a minute, he shoots fire. How the fuck does boiling water fuck him up? And then Horikoshi was like, oh shit, that's a good point. So, you know, we're retconning that too now. Now, when she poured boiling water in his eye, she actually also used her ice powers on his eye because she was like, oh fuck, his eye might like hurt from all the flames, from like the boiling hot water, right? But in actuality, no, his eye's fine because he has flame resistance. What actually fucked up his eye, that was his mom trying to cool his eye down afterwards, and the rapid change in temperature is what caused the damage. Because if you guys don't know, rapidly heating and cooling down something is the fastest way to create an explosion, no joke. If you want to blow something up, actually don't do that. Because then YouTube is going to be like, oh, Steve is encouraging terrorism.
Also, it's because of the way it affects atoms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what, science guy, you go on ahead, because you haven't said...
I forgot the explanation for it because my brain is honestly melted half to death, but... basically, when you heat something up, it expands. And when you cool something down, it contracts. With the exception of water. Freezing water actually makes it take up a more area. But for example, okay, have you ever seen a video of someone, for example, how do I describe it? Have you seen one of those videos where someone's car is like snowed over and they finally get the snow off and the car's still freezing fucking cold? So the mirror's like misty and they pour hot water on the fucking mirror and it just explodes? Because it went from, goddamn, like -20 to fucking over 100 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, that happened to Todoroki's face.
If you want to blow something up, yeah. So basically, Todoroki's face just got... I'm going to say atomized. That's funny to say. It got fucked up, let's just say that. Frieza is kind of like Spopovich too. I'm not going to say truly, because he can still hit you. But like, look how long it's taking for this guy to get to his next form.
Yeah, but you can just use Zarbon and Dodoria to catch your ass.
I get so worried when I can't see him. That's the issue. But yeah, look at this, man. Frieza's so sad. He's so washed up. Look at this fraud. He's so washed up now. Oh, shit.
If he kills you, I swear to God. You can't be talking all that shit, then die.
Whee! He's probably going to come to Area D, because I'm running away there.
Okay, so I'm going to not go to Area D.
Oh, someone's punching him. Never mind. Okay, he's focusing on them now, so I guess I'm good.
I'm gonna go to C and look for a key.
Yeah. I need that barrier. Yeah, Android barrier is actually like... It's actually like a need-be skill. Like, it's one of the only objective, like, get you out of trouble moves. Because it makes you invincible. And if the Raider tries to melee you, it knocks the Raider back too. So it's not like, oh, the Raider could stun lock you in melee.
Alright, I'll just go
and
look for a
then you should run
different
until
key.
he kills you.
What keys do we not have? B
We need
and
B and-
E. No, B and D.
Yeah, so go to those zones and just find the keys at least. So that way if anyone's passing through, just get them as well. Are you fucking serious?
What?
Someone was fighting the Raider.
Oh man.
And in a team fight, and he summoned Zarbon, and Zarbon went after me, the guy who was attacking him.
Well, yeah. And by well, yeah, I mean Bull, but like a Dragon Ball game.
Yeah, Dragon Ball game lock. Also, why is Toga a good fighter when she's like a high schooler? Yeah, no, okay. My, well, I don't want to turn
No,
this.
Toga has like the most egregious amount of plot armor in the entire show.
Yeah, Toga has way too much plot armor. I understand she's the author's favorite character, but that's no excuse for this high schooler. Like, okay, this isn't a spoiler anymore, right? Because it's been a while. But you guys remember the part where Toga... I don't remember the guy's name, so I'm just going to call him that black guy. Do you remember when Toga disguises as that black guy and baits fucking Deku and Aizawa? And Aizawa turns her quirk off. And instead of Deku just socking her in the face like a normal person, he's like, oh my god, Himiko Toga! Well, to be fair, Deku's kind of a bitch. He just sees titties and he just freezes up. Alright, look. Let me rephrase that. He's not a bitch for seeing titties and freezing up. He's a bitch for seeing a villain with a knife charging him and freezing up. That's what I should say.
A knife that
If you
probably
get
can't
scared
even
because of
pierce
some
his
titties,
fucking skin.
You know, whatever, right? That's like, you know, maybe that's all you can handle, right?
Uh-oh, did he see me?
When you get exposed
No,
to too
he
much
definitely
skin,
did.
it catches you off guard because you're like a wee lad. I think he knows where a Namekian is because I kind of bait him too.
No, he's following me now.
Okay, make sure you just fly high and away from him.
I'm heading to C because that's the zone we've already taken.
Is he still chasing you?
Yeah.
Okay. Stay super safe. And remember, pop your barrier and bomb up like if you're too close to the ground. But if you're too high in the air, barrier and grapple.
Oh, he didn't even fall for that charming pose.
Yeah, charming pose is kind of mid because it's one of those weird moves that depends on like the range.
Really, I should just use like Krillin shoe or some shit. Because yeah. If you can lock onto the Raider, then you can hit them with the fucking shoe. Did anyone get B? Because the only reason I went away from B is that someone could get it. Because I don't like dragging myself to teammates if I am chased by the Raider.
What? But you have the power key radar, right?
I don't.
Oh, okay. You're making it sound like you did with the way you were saying, I'm gonna here and there and shit like
Well, I mean, it's just easier to look for keys than not look for keys.
Well, yeah, I would go to B, but I saw him flying over there, so. Main character, I guess. I mean, I guess because main character. Oh yeah, where was I going with this? So the
by the way, by the way, if
Toga like ambushes the fucking Aizawa and Deku, disguised as the black guy, Aizawa grabs her with his wraps or some shit, right? And then also disables her quirk so Deku can just see her. But then for some reason she's physically capable of like overpowering him and outmaneuvering him through like acrobatics. And even I think she also gets a hit on him too. She stabs him, which stops him.
That charming pose didn't do shit.
Which stops him from being able to chase her.
Yeah, charming pose is so fucking useless.
I'm watching that thinking
that shit is so useless.
This nigga is a pro hero.
Yeah, that shit it actually doesn't do anything.
By the way, he's been first on Frieza for 10 minutes. If you didn't go down just now, he would have literally never.
Yeah, but yeah, charming pose is so fucking useless. I could have actually.
That's why I'm begging you to put After Image on. After Image is so fucking good.
After Image wouldn't have saved me there because I was never in a melee situation.
Well, yeah, no, but it's better than Charming Pose. You can use After Image before you get hit and use an escape move. Charming Pose is like, okay, good. Don't get me wrong, right? The stun moves can be good. But because of how situational they are, fuck no. I just never use them. It's just too problematic to use them. Are you alone in that zone? Can I get you? Alright, fine, don't give me an answer then. I was gonna revive
he's still here.
Why? The time machine's up.
I don't fucking know what.
Let me know when he leaves so I can go get you.
Okay, I think he's...
Steve not being a team player, I'd be like that. Okay, he's definitely not near you anymore. Let me just go for it.
We're still within 100 meters for some fucking reason. Go away.
He's probably just looking at people on the time machine and trying to shoot them, maybe. There's actually no easy way to get up there, huh? I have to go through that area he's safeguarded. Wow. Yeah, he's kind of hard camping you. Okay, I can't res you all. We're just going to hope someone goes for the time machine instead, then. I guess no one's doing it, so I'll do it. Didn't you have most of the Dragon Balls too or something?
No. Cosmic does, but that's just gonna mean another Teen Gohan.
Oh shit. Okay, rest in peace. Well, he seems pretty distracted, so this is mine. I feel like Toga's only skilled because plot. Yeah, Toga genuinely feels like a plot armor character. There's like no excuse why Toga can get away with any of the shit she does. Oh. Oh. Okay.
I can't believe Krillin Shu has a shorter charge time than fucking Charming.
If he tries to destroy the area, then people can get supplies. So, yeah. Oh, he's trying to head over here. Now it's far too late, mate. Oh, just at the last second. See, the Raider destroying the area is such an... I don't think I can escape it. Holy shit, I don't think I can escape. Whew. Okay, I could escape. Did anyone get supplies?
Never actually, yeah.
Remember, just focus on melee. It's the best way to keep him down. If I get hit once, I'm dead, but someone needs to get on that time machine. Let me know if he tries to go back to the time machine.
He's like in orbit, so I don't think he'll be near it anytime soon.
Cool.
He's just getting his balls comboed off.
Yeah, that's for the better.
Alright, I'm just gonna head back down to the time machine. Or one of these supplies. Oh, the supplies are empty, never mind.
Wow, he's too distracted. No, it's too late now, Frieza. Too late now, Frieza. Should have focused on this. Should have had your eye on the prize, buddy. A level 4 should easily tank. Wow, level 4 ain't even needed. Yeah, we didn't need it. That's the benefit to... That's the only benefit to being able to guarantee destroy an area with that and stop the Dragon Balls. It lets people charge up through supplies or do the time machine. MHA is confusing fiction. MHA is bottom fiction.
It's a bottom fiction.
Steve not giving his ball is making me die of cringe. Wow, Fora, Jesus. I know what you mean by that.
I was about to say I can't tell which one of these is Myra.
Alpha Nightmare donate. Oh yeah, because we have two people thingy here. Alpha Nightmare donated. No, it's been a member for 13 months. He said, bro, I liked Toga at first but then with the recent anime episode, I saw her as nothing more hypocritical shit. She also has plot armor. Oh yeah, I haven't been watching the anime version of the. But yeah, I remember she has a moment with.
I don't think Toga's ever been a good character. People just like her because of her design, and people jerk off to crazy.
Yeah,
girls.
no, I personally don't think Toga's really ever been a good
Toga's
character.
never been a good character, and that stands for most characters in My Hero.
I think just like Dabby and shit like that, they're all stronger before they actually start opening their mouth and telling you what their character motives and stupid shit is on. You know what I mean?